Welcome everyone. Before we start, with us a song for the community.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Heavenly Father, the fount of goodness and grace, the cause of wisdom, the source of intelligence, we welcome you, O Lord, to this meaningful gathering of your beloved, who continuously give you thanks for every opportunity to learn something new and become fruitful to the works of your. We find bliss in today's session and become more productive children and co-creators of the earth. This we ask and pray. Dear God, so Lord, amen.
Again, good afternoon. We can open our prayer conference. But before start, may I request secretary staff to read the attendance. So are you reading the attendance?
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. So for today's video conference, April 3, 2024, the following are present. We have our back Vice Chairperson, Mr. Joseph N. Kalina. We have our back Provisional Member, Engineer Arnold B. Bernados. We have our back and user representative, Engineer Pastor J. Banderas. And we also have from GCC NHS DepEd, Mr. Marvin D. Magbanya. Good afternoon, sir. And we also have from Maanas Elementary School, Medina, Ma'am Lindy Z. Labucana. Good afternoon. And that is from our PDS, we have architect Miriam and engineer Mira. That's all.
Since the Beach and Awards Committee is in forum, I call this video conference to order. So the floor is the previous personnel will discuss this topic first and the plans. Then we will proceed for the eligibility and technical requirements, and including the financial requirements. So at this moment, I would like to call our previous representative to discuss this proposed plans. But before, we have two projects to be conducted to be presented this afternoon. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. So, good afternoon, and to the people watching online. Okay, I am architect Franklin Eugenio, and I am tasked to discuss about the proposed project in Maanas. That's project ID 44KK0091, construction of multipurpose building, classroom Maanas Oriental School in Medina, Misamis Oriental. Okay, so the approved budget for the contract is 119,800,000, and project duration is 140 calendar days. The scope of works: construction of multipurpose building, classroom in Maanas Oriental School, a 32 meters by 9.5 meters, two-story building, that's two-story, 6 classrooms, and the scope of work consists of geotechnical investigation, demolition of the existing building, complete structural components, complete roof framing and roofing works with reflective insulation, complete masonry, finishing and painting works, reinforced concrete ramp for our PWD, complete septic tank, complete cistern, complete plumbing and sanitary works, and complete electrical works. Water pumping system with stainless steel overhead tank, 1 HP centrifugal water pump with its fittings, fire extinguisher in each room, Siamese twin two-way, that is for our dry sand pipe, installation of fire alarm system, and signages for the building were also included in the scope. By the way, the only item which is reflected in the plan, which will not be provided, is the pump from the overhead tank down to our what do you call this? Fire hose cabinets during fire. But then again, look, we have the Siamese connection from our fire truck, which will still do the same function. Okay, next please. So this is the site. It is just along the highway, Butuan Cagayan de Road. So let's take a closer look at the site. So what you see on screen is the old building, which will be demolished and will be replaced with the new two-story 6 classrooms. We also have pictures which were taken during the site validation, where you can see part of the existing building which will be demolished, and also areas nearby the proposed site. Next, please. So with that, this is the proposed new two-story 6 classroom for Maanas Elementary School. So still, the size of each room is based on the standard size for our classroom on that end. What is the good thing now is we'll be providing a restroom in each classroom, because that was requested by the end user. And also, the overhead tank already has a roofing, so we will not have any problems as to leaking water from having a pour. And also, our fire escape stairs is already complete, no longer steel for maintenance reasons. So can we have the plans, please? We will have the architectural plans. So this will be the site development plan. The one in white broken line is the existing school building, which should be demolished. And the one in red, it will be the new two-story 6 classroom building. So it will be 7 meters far from the fence property line. Next, please. So this will be the floor plan. On the ground floor, we have the 3 classrooms.
On the left side, facing the building, will be our main stairs, access for our second floor. We also have, we'll be providing PWD restroom and a utility room, which will house the pipe chains and other utilities that will be the building. On the far right, our far left is our concrete fire escape secondary stairs. For our second floor, it's basically the same. 3 classrooms with restroom per classroom. There will also be a PWD restroom, which may be used by our faculty or visitors. We also have a utility room and, of course, the fire escape stairs. So, with plan, this will be the elevation. So we'll be providing vertical tubular slats for sun barrier. This is the roof overhead tank. Next, please. Our left and right side elevation and cross sections. So details which will be needed during construction are provided. We have here drywall partition details, anchorage, ceiling. So instead of the usual fiber cement board for our ceiling, we opted to have a mix of both Hardiflex and T-runners for easy access sa ato ang utility pipes for electrical, should there be any maintenance, so mas madali siyang i-open compared to yung ganito na we have to like demolish para ma-access sa taas. Still, we have fans, ceiling fans provided for every classroom. These are details of our ceiling installation. Details for our PWD restroom. Okay, this is the section for our stairs. This is the main stair leading to our second floor, and the stairs leading to our roof deck where the overhead tank is situated. This is the detail for our fire escape, yung concrete tunnel stairs. Of course, detail for we'll be providing PWD ramp, which is a requirement for public buildings. Details are also provided, sizes of pipes and so on and so forth. Schedule of our doors and windows. So we will no longer be using PVC door for our restroom. Anyway, hindi naman siya ganong basa the whole time. So we can we'll make use of panel doors para mas mas rigid, mas sturdy. So it will last longer than yung sa PVC na manipis. Details for our standard details for our chalkboard for our structural plans. So basically, lahat ng needed for construction is provided. Lahat ng details from foundation plan, schedules of beams, provided lahat. And there's also a parang guideline na should there be any questions or whatsoever, they need to refer to DPWH before the actual installation or fabrication of the said item. So lahat po provided. Reinforcements for our stairs, roof framing details, even yung details natin sa black box is kasi we have minimum design requirements to be followed. So, for our plumbing. So, basic details. So sa plan, color-coded po. So para hindi ma-confuse yung mga sanitary pipes, wastewater pipes, and yung water line. So lahat po color-coded siya para hindi malito yung so anyway, may direction naman po on the other side of the okay. This is for our cold water line. So lahat po ng pump from our system provided po lahat. The only let's proceed with the mechanical plan. As mentioned earlier, yeah, okay. So ito lang yung pump na hindi na nakayang isali sa budget natin. But then again, even with the absence of the pump, kagana pa rin lahat. What's important is we can feed water from our cistern up to our overhead tank, which will be distributed to our 2 floors sa mga restrooms. So I guess that's it. We really made sure na to maximize yung budget na binigay. Actually, this is actually lesser than yung sa standard natin na DepEd. But then again, we came up with this. So, salamat din ako because with the help of our civil engineers, we came up with a design as much as possible, lahat talaga ng scope is pwedeng gawin. Except lang yung talaga sa pump. But then again, as mentioned, with the absence of the pump, ready na yung building for occupancy after construction. Any questions, ma'am?
Afternoon, everyone. So, Maanas Oriental School is grade 4 and thankful for the building. Among din be sure kung nabuli toilet ang every room. As you mention, thank you so much. And then, siguro kanang sa akin yung implement. As tayo yung same time.
So this for now, so
I think the opening of this is scheduled April 16 or 17, if I'm not mistaken. 17.
so
17. April 17 will be the opening of our bid.
ang bidding
Bidding na siya.
sa 17, April 17, niya i-kontaan mo daw na during bidding, i-evaluate o i-post kuha pa sila para kailangan yung qualification po ma-qualify. So, that's written na pag ma-qualify, i-award niya sa ila. Maging mo na may kontrata. So, notice to proceed mo. Report na din dito sa inyo, ma'am, ang mga engineers sa pre-construction stage na mo ato na sa para dito sa inyong area. Pero ma'am, na may pangutana, kanang old building niyo nga demolish, approved na ba sa kuha?
Yes, sir.
Approved na,
Yes, sir.
approved.
Approve.
Ito, isa na sa taong
Work out namin na last week.
So,
Ang kuha na may kulang.
ang demolition natin sa scope of work.
Demolition is parts of scope.
So, ang pag-demolish, ma'am, ang atong mga materials, kanang materials, i-keep sa school. Di ito sa contractor kay mga wala. Account daw sa kuha.
Iba na aware na nila na sa among kuan.
Okay.
Engineer na bigay dapat ibalik siya. I-keep di sa tanan.
Keep lang ka.
Oh.
Ang mobile, gamitin mo kung nila. So, mga damage yan. I-keep lang ninyo. So, natin mga pangatangan.
Lagi, natin Maanas.
Also, ma'am, it was mentioned during validation, though I wasn't there. During validation, actually, they really wanted the building near the perimeter fence. But then again, kailangan ka mag-cutting sa trees. So, if ako ba siya input naman sa scope of works, the cutting permits and all, medyo ma-delay siya. So what I did is to move na lang the plan dito mismo sa katong existing building para if ever man na magibuhaton sa trees, pruning na lang siya. Not dili siya put doon.
So, kung may putol-putol po lang.
Sayang magtutunan ba ito ba ito? Itulaan para atos ito sa protection sa init.
Okay, ang pagsabi ang area, ang karoon.
Yes, so there's ample spectrum.
Yeah.
Mahogany sir. Identified is mahogany. Kaya mapatabang ng pruning na siguro para at least sa ato ang gutters, what I problema.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Do you have question from our YouTube viewers? None? So, thank you, and thank you. Thank you. So, let's proceed to the next project. Engineer Mura is recognized.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sir. So, good afternoon. Okay, after the next project is the construction of multi-purpose facility in the old city comprehensive national high school. Around the 23 in the old city, Misamis Oriental. Where the contract ID 24 sa Tatuan. So, we have discussed before, so the procurement of this is the invitation for the project. The project has an appropriation of 10 million, with an approved budget cost of 9.9 million, and our project duration is for 150 calendar days. So, this is actually the actual site condition, because of the invitation. The structure where we brought this to us, we will not be moving those nakasita the line. So those structures existing will be utilizing them. Incorporate na lang namin together with architect also sa inyong design so that kato ang mga kanya sila mag-pre-record siya, hindi natin sa buong kahon. So napagdan taon mga structure. So muna na ang pictures, actual site condition. Next. So for the site development plan, ang katarang site is this is an extension or stage sa inyong existing na covered courses or inyong location sa pero gihapon ang mga stage ato lang siyang i-develop. Next please. So muna siyang ang key plan ang divide sa together with architect and also. So as you can see, we have full time i-develop sa ating stage. But we also have noticed na ato ang covered court wala siya natin sa tuloy. So, ano siya dibalikan mo para sa extension sa iyang covered court para mas taas siya. And also, improvement. Also, dito sa existing covered court, nagpapera is ang ibang datos is nalito na siya because hindi na kailangan downspout. So, ano siyang develop as well, included siya dali sa ato ang section. Next, please. Actual stage. Dapat stage area, dapat tayo first side sa likod. Also, dapat yung rooms, so, dressing na sa loob, or sa loob. And also, here, pwede sa inyong stage, so, dapat tayo kitchen, in kaso tayo mga event na kailangan o mga luto-luto na needs ninyo, hindi mo ba yung tayo kitchen area sa likod. Next, please. So, for the perspective, mga sa inyong perspectives, dito, bakal, sa inyong stage. Next. Dapat pa sa ating sa review sa ating stage. So, hindi siya, kaya ating sa video at together with ating show. Next, please. So, for the project scope, it will be a construction of multi-purpose building stage. It includes complete columns and slab, complete framing and roofing works, complete painting works, complete electrical works, concrete canal, Bounce pipe, covered court flag extension, ito hindi pakita ko nila sir. Replacement of existing court gutters, water railings, comfort room, septic vault with complete plumbing works, plumbing fixture and cold water lines. That time we arrange, fire alarm system on floor, kitchen, installation of plumbing, kung ako ang station, baka plumbing, kaya masyado sa tanawin. Carpenter works, so nato kay activity ng cabinets, nato locker, in cases na ay mga paper, na pwede na ito tayo ang mga materials, and also complete stage ceiling works. So basically, that's the content sa iya scope. So, do you have any questions, sir?
Good afternoon, everyone. So, on behalf of our new school principal, Dr. Manasa, so we're grateful, we're thankful that finally na ang CPI magkakaroon ng complete ng stage ang covered court. Needless to say, actually, to be honest, off the record na lang ay kung nakatalk niya sa mga department heads, ngayon siya, sir, hindi ba kakabang mo nato dito sa may highway, ano? So, hindi na ba? Huwag kay, ano plano, may nakatindog na sa structure ba? Kaya yet, once na makafix ang stage, ako din sa pitas, hindi na maka-extend kay highway nila. Ano na kung ibalik kami, hindi na extend pero ano na bulungan sila na, well, ano may plano, hindi na natin mapag so, pagkasalamat ng ta. So, kay bawal naman bilang plano. So, yun sa mga.
Yes, salamat po kayo sa so when it comes to future development survey ka maka because na po ito po pag ako po muna ito sa second stage ang mag-develop.
So, yun lang ang nag-expression na text na kay ako lang nila rin sabihin na bakit ito before hindi na nakakita. Sa kapag kay plan ko. So, hindi pa rin na so si Clary na kasi dapat ng project ada before. So, thank you sir. For the during validation sir, nagdoon lang mga tanong dito kung asa ang i-panila hindi lang sir i-repair or trabaho. So, kapo ang natanda matamumuan. Sige sir. Then yung canteen sir, nag-demolish na gusto sir, nag-demolish ng canteen may ano mo ito canteen para at least start ng work ng direction na dahil pa sa inyo. So, more questions, sir? No, sir. Thank you from our YouTube viewers. So, we will proceed for the eligibility, technical requirements and financial requirements.
Checklist of technical and financial documents and other requirements for infrastructure projects. The submission and receipt of these. First, technical component handling. Lastly, legal documents. Letter A, valid, vouchers, registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR. Progress certificate of registration and membership. All bidders shall approve and convene and projects account and updated file of the following Class A eligibility documents under sections 23.1 letter A and 24.1 letter A. 1. Registration certificate. 2. Mayor's business permits or its equivalent token. 3. Tax payments. 4. Vehicle license and registration. And number 5. Audited financial statements. Section 8.5.2 registration as members all Class A eligible documents which include section supporting the veracity authenticity and validity of the certificate shall be made current and updated The failure of the respective bidders to update its certificate of the current updated Class A eligibility documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate until such time all of its Class A eligibility documents is being updated. For the technical documents, letter B, statements of prospective bidder of all its non-government private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, with similar or similarly nature and complexity to the contract of the bid. Letter C, statement that the bid is the single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules. Letter B, special PICO license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and the cost of the contract to be bid. Letter E, original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid security declaration. For the single largest completed contract, the SLCC completed should be similar to the contract to be bid or has the same major categories of work. The SLCC's value should be at least 50% of the ABC to be bid upon adjustment to current prices using the PSA Consumer Price Indices. In preference, under small A and small B categories without similar experience in the contract may participate if the cost of the contract to be bid is not more than the allowable range of contract cost of their registration. For the bid security purpose, to guarantee that the successful bidder shall, within 10 calendar days from receipt of the notice of award, enter into contract with the PE and furnish the performance security required. Form of bid security. Letter A, cash or cashier's manager's check. The amount is 2% of ABC. Bank guarantee draft or a revocable letter of credit issued via a universal or commercial bank. The amount is 2% of ABC. Letter C, surety bank, allowable bank demand, company certification from Insurance Commission. The amount is 5% of ABC. Letter E, bid security declaration. No percentage required. Only one form of bid security is required to be submitted. Bidders have the option to choose their preferred form of bid security. Letter F, project requirements, which should include the following. A, organizational chart for the contract to be bid. B, list of contractors' key personnel. Example, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and men to be assigned to the contract to be bid with a complete qualification and experience data. List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for duration of the project as the case may be. The contractor's the key personnel should meet the following number of years work experience. The experience means total years of civil works experience of any nature in construction and engineering consultancy service. Include the tax identification number of the key personnel, compliance to Department Order 98 series of 2016, revised guidelines on the accreditation of contractors, consultants, materials engineer. Compliance to Department Order 98 series of 2016, revised guidelines on the accreditation of contractors, consultants, materials engineer, and to include the contact number of the materials engineer. If the proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that 1. The personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract. And number 2, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office pursuant to Department Order number 9, series of 2012. The proposed key personnel and replacement must be named in the bidding document. For contractors' major equipment units, The contractor is required to provide proofs of ownership and other supporting documents for equipment owned, lease agreements for equipment to be leased, and for under purchase agreements, supported with certificate of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for the duration of the projects. Proofs of ownership and other supporting documents for equipment pledged must specify and indicate the model, year, capacity, performance, size, plate number, motor number, body number, chassis serial number, engine serial number, specific location and condition for Department Order 58 series of 2012. Contractor's minimum materials testing equipment. This refers to Department Order 11 series of 2017 for the minimum material testing equipment. DPWH Procurement Manual Volume 2 Infrastructure Main Guidelines specifically requires the submission of the materials testing equipment as stated in clause 5.6.2.8 technical proposal and clause 5.6.2.8.4.c graphic requirements used to inform DPWH-INFR-15. These are contracted major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract supported by certifications of availability. Letter G. Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement and if applicable, original notarized secretary's certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and new acts to receive to be here. For the financial documents, letter H, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity. Class E, letter I, if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement in accordance with Republic Act number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence, where duly notarized statements are all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GVA in the instant if the bid is successful. For the financial component envelope, original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form and other documentary requirements under Republic Act number 9184, original of duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities, duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with a bid. Cash flow by quarter. For the detailed estimates, accordance to Department Order 197 series of 2016, the following items shall be subjected to OCM and profit markup. 1. Mobilization and demobilization. 2. Provision of service vehicle. And 3. Permits and clearances. Accordance to Department Order 107 series of 2016, the following non-civil works items shall not be subjected to OCM markup. Field, laboratory office, and living quarters with rental basis, furnishing of furniture, laboratory equipment, survey equipment and consumables, assistance to the engineers, photographs, health and safety, traffic management, environmental compliance, communication equipment, etc. For the submission and receipt of bids, bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. The address for receipt of bids submitted manually is back conference room, 3rd floor, DPWH Barangay 26, Gingoog City, Misamis Oriental. For electronic submission, electronic bids _ Misamis Oriental 1 at dpwh.gov.ph. For the bid evaluation, the financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections or computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid process. The BAC shall automatically disqualify a total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. Completeness. No price in required item non-compliant, indicating a 0 or a dash free to the GOP. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all the required items in the bidding documents, including, where applicable, BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. Arithmetical corrections. Bid prices in figures bid versus birds. Birds per day. Total price versus unit price per item. Unit price per item prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items. Actual sum prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimate versus unit cost in BOQ. BOQ prevails. For the post-qualification, verification of legal requirements, licenses, certificates, permits, non-inclusion in the blacklist. Technical requirements, key personnel, minimum work experience requirements should be satisfied. Availability and commitment of major construction equipment and materials laboratory equipment. Performance in ongoing government and private contracts. Negative slippage of at least 15% in any project or a negative slippage of at least 10% in each of 2 or more contracts. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works and ongoing contracts within 7 calendar days and to complete them within 30 calendar days after receipt of the procuring entity's notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works and contracts with pending certificates of acceptance within 30 calendar days and complete them with 90 days after receipt of the procuring entity's notice of defects and failures. Technical requirements, substandard quality of work as per contract plans and specifications, or unsatisfactory performance of the contractor's obligations as per contract terms and conditions at the time of inspection. Financial requirements, bid price proposal, NFCC. For the contract award, the contract will be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified when the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed with the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof in accordance with section 37.2.2 of the 2016 revised RRR of the Republic of 1984. The common reasons in the failure of submission of bids. Failure to submit original copy of the surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission indicating the name of project, the procuring entity, and name of contractor. Shorter bid validity and bid security validity period. Overlooking of pledged equipment and committed key technical personnel. Failure to indicate the validity of bid in the bid form. Late submission of bids. Failure to submit supporting documents. Example, certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for the duration of the project. If equipment pledge is to be leased for change. Negative slippage in the ongoing projects, negative 15% or more, or negative 10% in each of the 2 or more ongoing projects. Unsatisfactory CPP's rating. Common errors in the submission of bids. Incomplete pages of bid documents, technical and financial. Authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. Single proprietor, signatory should be the owner, proprietor only. Corporation, cooperative, board secretary's certificate, and board resolution. Joint venture resolution agreement. Partnership, as indicated in the articles of partnership. That's all, thank you. Right policy of procurement and contracts for infrastructure works, goods, and consulting services as per Department Order number 17 series of 2015. Prescribe 69.1. In addition to the provisions of rules 21 and 22 of this IRR, The whole, subject to the authority delegated to the BAP, if any, shall impose on bidders or prospective bidders the administrative penalty of suspension for 1 year for the first offense and suspension of 2 years for the second offense from participating in the competitive bidding process, as well as disqualification from further participating in the competitive bidding being undertaken by the procuring entity concerned, where applicable for the following violations. All other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of competitive bidding, such as habitually withdrawing from bidding, submitting late bids, or patently insufficient bid for at least 3 times within a year, except for valid reasons. Rights violation. 1. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit a bid without a valid cause as determined by with the bids and awards committee concerning. A bidder submitting insufficient defective documents such as insufficient bid securities and other deficiencies. A bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause as determined by the BAP concerned. Other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of bidding, public bidding, as determined by the concerned BAP, provided that these acts have been indicated or discussed in the instructions to bidders, bid bulletins, notices, minutes of pre-bid conference, or other similar instruments. Rights violations. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit a bid without a valid cause as determined by the bids and awards committee concerned. Valid reasons. Upon computation, its price bid was determined to be above the ABC, or goods to be supplied are no longer available in the market. A bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause as determined by the BAP concerned. Valid reason due to force majeure and quarantine restrictions. A bidder submitting insufficient defective documents such as insufficient bid securities. Number 1, bid security not in the name of the bidder. Number 2, insufficient amount and validity period. Number 3, not issued in the name of the procuring entity. Submission of not valid filters. The failure of the prospective bidder to submit its filtered certificate with the carrot and the dated Class A eligibility documents, example, legal and financial documents. Valid reason not accepted. Failure to submit mandatory forms, price schedule, bid form, authorized bid securing declaration, unauthorized omnibus sworn statement, other required forms from the bid security aside from the bid securing declaration. Statement the bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Statement of the bidder's SLCC similar to the contract to be bid. Owner's certificate of acceptance or CPE's rating accompanying the statement of the bidder's SLCC. Bidder's computation of NFCC or committed line of credit for goods. Notarized joint venture agreement or notarized statements as to forming GB for goods, certification as to reciprocity to foreign bidders for goods, special legal license for joint venture for infrastructure, DUPA and cash flow for infrastructure. Valid reasons not acceptable. For CFD, failure to submit any of the following: certificate of employment, contract agreement, curriculum detail. Valid reasons not accepted. Submission of the following required forms is indicated in the 6th edition of the Philippine bidding documents without name, legal capacity, and signature of the bidder authorized representative. Number 1, bid form. Number 2, price schedules. Number 3, bid securing declaration. Number 4, omnibus sworn statement. And number 5, GBA. Valid reasons not acceptable. Nomination of key personnel of different profession as the requirement of the bidding document. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to submit proof of ownership, lease, purchase agreement of pledge equipment. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to submit certification of key personnel, department or demanding series 2012. Valid reason not applicable. failure to comply with the required number of key personnel and equipment, valid visa not applicable. Participating in the bidding but not created business type as indicated in the mayor's permit for goods, valid visa not applicable.
For the procurement activities, the issuance or downloading of bidding documents, including buying or payment of downloaded bidding documents, schedule will be on April 17, 2024 until 10 a.m. Hard copies at Procurement Unit 3rd floor DPWH Misamis. It is downloadable from the following website, the DPWH website and the Project website. For the receipt of bids, dropping of bidding documents, April 17, 2024 until 10 a.m. only. And the opening of bids, April 17, 2024 at 10 a.m. right after the dropping of bidding documents at the back conference room, 3rd floor, DPWH Misamis. And for the category of works for contract ID 24KK0071, the major category of work is BICWO PLC, buildings construction without piles, low-rise concrete frame, 1 to 5 story. And for 24KK0091, the major category of work is also BICWO PLC, buildings construction without piles, low-rise concrete frame, 1 to 5 stories. And for the contractor's key personnel, there should be 5 different key personnel, 1 for project manager, 1 for project engineer with valid PRC license, 1 for materials engineer with valid PRC license and materials engineer certificate, and 1 for foreman with government issued ID, and 1 for safety officer with COSH certification. If proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that first, the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded to the contract. And second, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications, as certified by the head of the implementing office. Pursuant to Department Order Number 9, Series 2012, the proposed key personnel and replacement must be named in the bidding document. Here is the sample of the technical and financial documents. The bid and supporting documents should be hard and properly bound. That's all, Mr. Vice.
Thank you. Any clarification, questions from our YouTube viewers? None. So if there's any changes, the bidders will be notified through our website and projects website. Since we do not have other matters to discuss, any motion for the adjournment of this pre-bid conference?
Mr. Chair, I move for the adjournment of this meeting conference for civil works, April 3, 2024.
It has been moved for the adjournment of this pre-bid conference and duly seconded. I, as the chairperson presiding this pre-bid conference, declare this pre-bid conference adjourned. Good afternoon, President.